Breaking GLP news. If you are a Blue Cross Blue Shield member, you should listen up. Right now, this is coming out of Blue Shield Blue Cross of Michigan. But if we have noticed anything from insurance companies in the past, one cost-saving maneuver over here generally is a pilot program and trickles down to the masses. So I am a Blue Cross, Blue Shield of California PPO member, and this letter terrifies me. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Michigan and Blue Care Networks is changing how we approach coverage to glucagon-like peptide receptor agonists known as GLP-1. Drugs indicated for weight loss for our fully insured large group commercial members. These drugs include Saxenda, Wegovy, Zepbound. Here's what will change. August 1st of 2024, prior authorizations for these drugs will end at midnight on July 31st. First of all, way to give it some serious time for people to get a Plan B together. Way to go, Blue Cross. A new prior authorization request will be required. A new prior authorization criteria applied for these members for the date of service through August 1st through December 31st. Some members will be required a new prescription to align with the new prior authorization criteria. What is that criteria, might you ask? Allow me to read it to you because it's a doozy. The following new criteria will apply for fully insured large group commercial members. The member must be 18 years or older and have a body mass index 35 or higher. Under this criteria, I would no longer qualify for GLP-1 medications by Blue Cross or Blue Shield. My BMI is 34.4. And I still have 70 to 75 pounds of weight to lose. The medication must be prescribed by a healthcare provider who has an established relationship with a member and has seen the member in person. So they're going after any of you that use a teledoc service because maybe that you don't have an obesity specialist in your area and you need personalized, specialized care that's not available to where you live. So if you see a telehealth doctor, get on a plane or good luck. The prescriber must document the member's current baseline weight within 30 days. The prescriber must document the member's active participation in a lifestyle modification program like coaching, tracking food, exercise. Now, I don't have a problem with that, but here's the problem. For a minimum of duration of 6 months before the prior authorization. Now, if they want to give you the prior authorization, expect you to track your food, that's not unreasonable. I don't think that's unreasonable. But before you get a PA, hey, maybe by that time my BMI will be back in the 35 or over. The prescriber will no longer be able to attest to the member's participation. The prescriber must submit documentation or the request will be denied. The member must enroll and participate in a teledoc program for weight management. This program is to no cost to the eligible member. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Blue Shield. How generous of you not to charge me for something that you require after changing my insurance that I chose for the year or screwing me with your crappy policy for the next 6 months. Awesome. And let's go to the best of all. The best of all, January 1st of 2025, coverage for GLP weight loss drugs for fully insured large group commercial members will end starting January 1st, 2025. That's it. No more coverage.
They're kind of new drugs, and so the only people that can get them are people who can pay $1,200 a month, and the rest of us get this. What's this? It's a prescription for Lizzo. Rich people get Ozempic, poor people get body positivity.
I was going to do this in a whole separate video, but I find it as another insurance hurdle and another part of the obesity community that's being attacked now by Blue Cross Blue Shield. I think it's a good time to tell you who I use as a telehealth provider. I went through extensive research and a lot of weighing on costs and options, and A lot of the places that I was exploring, they had their membership fees. Now, the place I use has membership fee too, but rolled in together out the door for Tirzepatide, all doses, is at $368 out the door. Now, included in that price is a membership to their program of stuff you might actually use. I didn't like the other programs that I was considering going up. First of all, they were more expensive. Second of all, I didn't need their services. It's not things that appeal to me. I have a great team at Catalyst that's helping me with my movement and my exercise with a great team of top-notch professionals guiding me there. I didn't need it, so why should I pay for it? These are services I don't mind at all. It's actually kind of phenomenal. And let me read to you what they are, and then let me give you a little personal experience of I've actually used them. Semaglutide, $234 a month. Included in that are all of these services at no extra charge. You get urgent care. That means if you are sick during a cold or flu season and you don't feel well or you have a UTI, you can call in to a doctor and you can meet with a medical professional and they can call in a script to the local pharmacy. Covered, well, mine was, the experience I personally had was covered by my insurance. Primary care, preventative and ongoing. Skin care, tretinoin. Yes. And they will soon have Botox, like one of my favorite things on earth. They will soon have a network of Botox skincare providers. That I am super excited for. Respiratory conditions, mental health, depression, OCD, trauma, PTSD, hair loss. How many of y'all have already written me and asked me what to do about hair loss? Well, if it gets unmanageable, you call Pomegranate, you talk to the telehealth person, and they write you a prescription for prescription grade hair loss treatment. Hormone related therapies for women, like HRT. Hormone related therapies for men, including TRT. Erectile dysfunction medication for men. All of this is included in your $368 for Tirzepatide or $234 for Semaglutide out the door, delivered to your house. Oh, and the packaging was phenomenal. I had ordered from another telehealth company in the past, and it was not cold. It had like two crappy pieces of like the little ice things you put into the freezer. It wasn't cold. This thing, we're in summer here in Southern California, and this thing was on my door. I didn't get home for a few hours after it had been delivered. And I opened up the package, still cold. It was awesome. Now, let me tell you about my experience. So, I was making a video for TikTok about cooking something, and I decided to use real crab. Well, guess who found out in the middle of making that video that they are allergic to crab? Me. So now we have EpiPens. I'm covering it weird because my personal information's on there. Can we get it? Come on, Sony. Yeah, so I have EpiPens. So I just made an appointment on Pomegranate's website. I went in there and said I need I did urgent care because to me it was an urgent matter. I went to did an urgent care appointment, and I got EpiPens the very next day at my local pharmacy, and they were covered by my insurance. I know these things are quite expensive. My personal copay through Blue Cross was only, I think, like $20 or something. So it did run through my insurance, which I was, in the beginning, I was like, does this like really count to run through insurance? It does. I'm just super, BC Care is not just something for the rich. Everybody else can now afford it too, thanks to Pomegranate Health. Now, the only two links that will be in the description below this video will only be for Pomegranate Health and for the link to the Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan document. So you can look those over if you want to. If you have any questions, feel free to always drop them in the comments below. My channel is still very, very small. But we are at 800, 3 weeks. That's 8 months ahead of schedule. It's mind blowing. Thank you so much for every one of you. But yeah, no, seriously, thank you very much. It was shockingly surprising because YouTube's a tough cookie to crack. But anyways, if you have any questions about anything else, especially about Pomegranate Health, drop me a line. And thank you very much. Bye.